95% of YouTube channels never hit 1,000 subscribers, and these mistakes that I made nearly ensured I would be one of them. As a new creator, I've spent hours researching what makes people succeed or fail, and in this video, I'm going to tell you the mistakes that nearly killed my channel and how you can avoid them. I'm Jay, and welcome to my channel where I document my journey as a new creator, helping you avoid the mistakes that I've made and make the most out of YouTube. The biggest mistake that I made when I started my channel is something that absolutely everybody does. You've probably seen videos like why you shouldn't tell anyone about your YouTube channel, and I'm here to tell you that it's absolutely true. Now, I was my first subscriber and my wife was my second, so I completely get it. When you start a channel, there's nothing worse than seeing 0 subscribers, 0 views, 0 likes on your videos. But I'm going to tell you why it's a really bad idea. Firstly, the people who you tell about your channel, like your friends, your family, your co-workers, they're not your target audience. So when they watch your video, they like it. What YouTube then does is promote that video to other people like them. And because they're not in your niche, they won't click on your video. And that sets you up for a really bad start on YouTube. Another reason why it's a bad idea, when you're starting on YouTube, you don't need that perceived level of judgment. Making videos is hard enough, and putting yourself on the internet can be challenging for so many people. But when you're doing that, knowing that your friends and your family are going to be watching them videos, it makes it 10 times harder. So I'm going to tell you that you just shouldn't do it. It will be difficult to start with because your videos won't get any views and they might not get any traction for a little while. But YouTube is very, very good at finding your audience. It knows exactly what your video is about, and if you upload your video correctly with the right description and title, your video will find its audience eventually. Another reason why it's not good to share your video with people that you know, like your family or your friends, is because, quite frankly, they don't really know what they're talking about. So any feedback that you get from them isn't going to be any use to you. You're just going to get a few pats on the back and a couple of well done, what a great video, but in reality it might not be. So instead, what I'd recommend doing is joining creator groups where they can actually give you good constructive feedback based on their opinion and based on their experience as a YouTuber. Those are the people that you need to be seeking advice from, not your mum. Another big problem that I see new YouTubers make, and it's something that I did myself twice, is not choosing the right niche or changing niches. Choose a clear niche right from the beginning. If you go broad, you'll fail. I started my channel in a different niche completely before I realised it was the wrong one for me. All that did was delay my growth and meant that my videos were being pushed to the wrong people. Make sure you define your niche early and before you even start ideally, and the algorithm can do its job. The third thing that I see new YouTubers doing all the time that really holds back their growth is just not preparing for their videos. Preparation and planning for your YouTube videos is so important, but it's something that goes overlooked so many times. I get it, when you're a new creator, you're so eager to get a video out there and push it onto the platform. But wait, just hold up a minute. There are so many things that you need to do to make sure that your video is a success. Firstly, you need to research the video that you're about to create. Is it something that people are going to click on? Is it a topic that people are actually interested in? These are all things that you need to ask yourself before you hit post. You're going to want to research things like view ceiling. How many people would actually click on this video? You're going to need to research keywords, search terms. There are people who have laid the groundwork for you, and these are the people you need to be looking at. If somebody else has made a video on the topic you want to talk about, there's a good chance there's a reason for that. Now, granted, the video might be really good, but if the title wasn't great, the thumbnail was off, and the description wasn't relevant to the video itself, then YouTube's going to find it really difficult to promote that to the right person, and when it does, they're just not going to click on it. Make sure you do your research before you upload your first video, and everything will go so much more smoothly. Trust me, I know. Another mistake that I see YouTubers making all the time when they're just starting out is focusing too much on equipment. You don't need expensive equipment to make good quality videos on YouTube that people will want to watch. It's that simple. I'm recording this on my smartphone using a tripod I got from Amazon for £30. I've left a link in the description. You don't need to buy this one, but it gives you an idea of what you need when you're starting, and it's not a lot. The smartphone in your pocket is likely more than capable of doing its job. There is one thing that I would say to this. You need to make sure that your audio is clear. I'm using a wireless microphone here. It's not expensive, but it makes such a difference. If you're using onboard audio on your phone, it's not going to sound crystal clear. Now, from experience, People will put up with bad video, but they're less likely to put up with bad audio. So do yourself a favor and invest in a cheap wireless microphone. It will make all the difference to your first videos. The last thing that I'm going to talk about today, and it's probably the biggest thing I see people doing that holds back their growth on their YouTube channels. A creator contacted me recently and he just wasn't getting anywhere. I looked at his channel and he had over 900 videos. All of them were more or less the same, and 18 subscribers. Now, there's a reason for that. And if something's not working, don't be afraid to try something different. You need to be looking at your audience retention graphs and seeing exactly where it is they're dropping off. Because the likelihood is there's a big clue in those metrics. Now, I'm not going to say obsess over the numbers, especially at the beginning. But if you're not looking at them at all and you're wondering why you're not growing, well, the chances are that's why. Once you've uploaded a handful of videos, you'll have some hard metrics there that you can use to help you improve for next time. Don't ignore the data. It's there for a reason. Ultimately, and it's a hard truth that I didn't really want to hear, but the best way to grow on YouTube is just to make better videos. It's that simple. Beyond a certain point, you can't blame the algorithm. It's because the video isn't that great. I don't want to sound mean here, but it's just the truth, and it's a truth that I had to learn really quickly. Every video is a lesson, and you need to focus on quality over quantity. You just need to focus on improving one step at a time. If you're going to start a YouTube channel, commit to making videos for at least a year. I know it's really difficult when you started and you've uploaded a few videos, they're not doing too well, and you start questioning yourself. But you need to have a long-term mindset in order to make this a success. What I'm doing personally is I'm aiming for 100 videos where I'm looking to improve every single time. I'm going to be making videos like this every single week as I document my own YouTube journey in an effort to help other creators who have just started. Let me know if this video has helped you, and I'd love to hear what your challenges have been. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you found it helpful, and consider subscribing to my channel. Have a great day wherever you are, and I wish you nothing but success on your YouTube journey.